Today's recipe is a wonderful recipe, bursting full of curry flavours. Now, I know I've already done 3 staff curries before, but this is like no other that I've ever done. I would say this is packed with more flavour than you could ever guess at. It's really simple to do. Most of you at home will probably already have a lot of the spices. Even if you haven't, this is really cheap to do. Now, I've made this part of the Poor Man's series. If you didn't see the last episode, I posted it a few weeks ago on how to cook a curry for less than £5. Now, this one might not be less than £5, it might be around £5, and the calculations are done pro rata because each time we just use a little bit of a big bag of spice. So it's not fair to add in the costs of the whole bags, because once you've got the spices, they will last for months and months and months. So as I said, we're going to be making a staff curry. What is a staff curry? Well, in the UK, the Bangladeshi chefs, Indian, Pakistani, they don't really eat the curries that we love and know. So what they do is during service, they'll get their big pot. They'll be throwing in their chicken on the bone, all the spices, the tomatoes. They'll use some liquid, garlic and ginger and all those lovely flavours in abundance that we love. And they will make a desi style home cooked curry for themselves. So this is the Poor Man's staff curry. Let's check out the ingredients. So we've got a lot going into this one. So we've got some salt, some coriander powder, some black cardamom, some cloves, some garam masala, kasuri methi, green cardamom pods, fennel seeds, cumin powder, Kashmiri chili powder, cumin seeds, turmeric, tomato puree and some sugar. I tend to use just a little bit of sugar whenever I use tomato to nullify the tartness. We've got some lovely fresh green chilies, star anise, a big massive stick of cinnamon and some fresh ginger and garlic, which I'm going to chop now. There we go, look at that lovely fresh chopped ginger and garlic. 3 medium onions, finely diced. We're going to be using a tin of chopped tomatoes as well as some tomato puree. Now for the chicken, I'm using bone-in thighs. They are really, really cheap. You can use drumsticks if you want, but the bone-in will give extra added flavour to the staff curries. Bengalis, Indians, they very rarely use chicken breast in their curries, so we're going to go with the bone-in. If you really don't want the bone-in, you can do what you like. It's your meal, enjoy it. So let's start. Okay, so we want to go in with our vegetable oil. I'm using around 100 ml of oil. So once we've got our oil nice and hot, we're going to go in with our woody spices. So throw in the cinnamon, the star anise, the cardamom pods, cloves, and also the cumin seeds. And we're going to flavour this oil. Once you hear it start to pop, that's a good indication that you're ready to go in with your onions. Now I can already hear that crackling. In go all the onions. Now now's a good time to put the salt in because it will enable the onions to cook quicker. Okay, so once we've got our onions just a little bit translucent, we're going to go in with the fennel seeds and all of the powders. So the cumin and coriander, chili, turmeric, give that a stir. That's already looking beautiful and it's already smelling lovely. And we're going to add at this stage, so we don't burn it, the garlic and ginger. So stir that all around, that's beautiful. So this is our like masala base. Now we're going to add the chicken. Right, seal the chicken just for a little bit. Coat the chicken and all of those lovely aromatics. And this is when we're going to get the curry to really dance. I'm just going to add in some whole green chilies, tomato puree and a whole tin of tomatoes. We're going to add some water to finish off the process. All we're left to do now, I've got the sugar there, and we're going to add some water just to loosen things up and then enable this to cook. I'm going to add a pint of water, give that a good stir, and we're going to put the lid on. And we're going to cook this for around 1 hour and 30 minutes, stirring throughout the process. So put the lid on, and I'm going to be back in 1 hour and 30 minutes. I will be checking on it, and you want to cook this low and slow so that the chicken becomes nice and tender, the onions cook down into a nice thick gravy, and all of the aromatics bleed into the sauce, giving you that wonderful staff curry. Okay, so that's 1 hour up. Now you might be thinking, oh, it's done now. It's not done yet. And I want to explain to you one of the biggest mistakes people do when making curry. So let's take a look at this curry. Okay, so all the oil has come to the top and it looks like it's done nicely. But what I want you to do now is Bhuna the dish. And what that means is we want to get all of the water out of this so the heat just goes into the onions and the masala gravy and extracts yet more flavour. When you've got this down to a nice concentration, the flavours will be intense, and that's what we want. Then, and only then, you will re-add water to the desired consistency of your choice. So I'm going to cook this on a low heat for another 20 to 30 minutes until we get to the Bhuna stage. So keep the lid off, and now I'm going to add my kasuri methi. But when you fry this, it can be bitter, so I tend to add it in the staff at the end. Just rub it between the hands, just to powder it down, stir that in. So guys, the curry is ready. It looks amazing and I'm sure it's going to taste amazing. Come and look at this. Absolutely beautiful. I think this is ready to plate up. Before I do, just stir in a small amount of coriander. Beautiful. Let's plate up. Right guys, so this is the poor man's staff curry all ready, and you've got to say, look at that. Fantastic. Well, let's check the chicken. Look at this chicken, look. Literally just falling off the bone. That's absolutely beautiful, look at that. So you don't need to worry about the bones. It's just coming away. That is absolutely superb. That is absolutely to die for. If you've learned anything today, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of this curry, what your favourite curry is, what you would like to see me do next. Subscribe to the channel, you know it makes sense. I'll see you in the next one. But for now, I'm Al and I'm out of here.